I'd like to share with you this week's Parshas, ויצא, something very nice from the Rebbe's father, Rebbe Levi Yitzchok Zatzal. This week we have the Parshas of the birth of all the Shvatim and the names, why they were called, each one, as it's mentioned in the Psukim in the Torah. Rebbe Levi Yitzchok asks that by one Shevet we find an interesting difference, and that's by Yisachar. By Yisachar, the story was that Leah made a deal with Rachel, with the Dudoyim, and when Yaakov came home, Leah invited over Yaakov, and she said the words, Ki sochar schaticha, like I hired you, or I'm going to be rewarded because of the Dudoyim that I gave to Rachel. So it says twice the word schar. And then the next pasuk it says, Leah gave birth to a son. And then Leah says, Hashem rewarded me because I gave my shivcha, I gave the maidservant to Yaakov earlier. And she had children. And then, therefore, this is the reward that Hashem paid me back, and I'm calling this child Yisachar. So 3 times it says the word schar, or reward, or hiring, and then we give the name Yisachar. By no other Shevet do we have such a thing. By other Shvatim it says twice, perhaps the meaning of the name, but by Yisachar it says 3 times. Another diuk, asked Rebbe Levi Yitzchok. First 2 times it just says sochar schaticha, the word schar, reward. And then by the 3rd time it says the reward is connected because I gave the shivcha. The schar is connected to the maidservant. What's the meaning of all this? So first Rebbe Levi Yitzchok gives a few rebuzim that we know that the Shevet Yisachar is known as, that Rashi brings down in Chumash and Parshas Vayechi and Parshas Nosoi, that from the Shevet Yisachar was known that they were scholars in Torah. Bnei Yisachar Yedebina, they carried the oil, the weight of Torah. In Torah we have 3 things, Torah and Nevi'im and Ksuvim, and many other Ramazim, Rosin, and also Nigel the Torah. 3 things, so that's what it says 3 times Yisachar, or Schar. 3 times the word Schar in connection to the name of Yisachar, going on the 3 parts of Torah. I want to mention the Iki question about why is it say the 3rd time Shivchosi. Brings down Rebbe Levi Yitzchok from the Arizal. It's hinted over here, the famous halacha, says Rebbe Levi Yitzchok, that we have the mitzvah of every Shabbos, Shnaya Mikra, twice we read the Pasuk Chumash, and once we read the Targum, Shnaya Mikra ve'echad Targum. Mitzvah from every Shabbos to be Mavas Sedra. Explains the Arizal. Why twice Chumash and once the Targum? And this is connected to our Parsha, to the Psukim we're learning. This is how Rebbe Levi Yitzchok puts it together. The first time it says Sochar Sechaticha, twice it hinted the name of Yisachar, going on Torah, refers to the Shnaya Mikra. The 3rd time when it says Asher Nasati Shivchosi, the schar, the reward that I gave my shivcha, that's referring to the 3rd time schar going on the Targum. And that's where it says the word shivcha. And Chassidus explains that the difference between a wife, or Isha, and a shivcha, if you look concerning how, from the Eibishter's perspective, that's similar to Bnei Yisrael, which is the Eibishter's wife, and all the other nations are called the shivcha. That's the Shivim Ummah, the 70 nations and the different languages. So when you have twice you read Torah, the Lashon Kodesh, that's going on the word Socher Sechaticha. When it's going on as in Nasati Shivchosi, that's schar going on the Targum. Brings down Rebbe's father from the Arizal. Why twice Chumash and once Targum? He says a beautiful thing. Every Jewish person, every Yid has a task, has a mission to affect the world, to elevate the world, to take that Shivcha and to elevate it, to bring it closer to Kedusha. Take the world, the Shivam Umayis, the languages of the world, and bring in Kedusha. In order to do that, you have to have twice the psukim, Shnaya Mikra. Explains the result. When a person does a mitzvah, when you go out to affect the world, you need two ingredients. One thing is, of course, you have to go do the action, put on a person tefillin, or reach out to miftzoyim, whatever it should be. But then a person can do it sometimes, I have to do it, so I do it. He does it coldly or more like an obligation. Says the Arizal, if you want to be matzliach, if you want to truly have atzlocha, you have to have passion. You have to do it with gishmak. You have to do it with feeling, with a lot of chayis, a lot of zest. You have to invest your whole heart and mind and soul into what you're doing. In Kabbalistic language, that's called teferes and yesod. When you have a connection of the world, which is called malchus, that's the world how Hashem conceals himself. A person goes out and he does a mitzvah. That's the connection, what's called Kabbalistically, according to Chassidus, yesod and malchus. But when also you put your whole neshama, your whole heart into it, all your midas shebalev, all your emotional feelings, you are involved in the mitzvah with a big chayis, like the Rebbe says in Tanya, then you have also the element of teferes, which is the beauty which includes all the 6 midas. And this is what the Arizal says. Hashem tells every Jew, you want to affect the world, the malchus, the shivcha, the targum, the 70 nations of the world. You have to come with the energy of the psukim, of Torah, but you have to have two qualities. Number one, you're doing the act, but also together with that, put your whole neshama into it, put your whole chayis into it, your whole life and your whole zest. That's the teferes and yesod with malchus. Now we see how beautiful the psukim are hinting dafka by Yitzchok. It says 3 times the word schar. Twice is going on socha sechaticha and shnaya mikra, and once it says shivcha, the schar that's going on the targum. Telling a Jew, you have to affect the world. That's the avodah from a year through Torah, through Yitzchok. How do you do it? You have socha sechaticha. You need the 2 qualities of teferes and yesod. You're doing the mitzvah, but do it with your whole heart and soul, all your midas shebalev, and then you will have the greatest impact, that you will elevate even the shivcha, even the part, the outside part, so to say, of the world, and bring them and connect it to Hashem, that the whole world should be united with the Eibishter. And that's so beautiful, the meaning. Dafka by Yitzchok says 3 times, keneged, the shnayim mikra, ve'echet targum.